Our fifth one was an Airbnb in Muskoka.
So, let's just talk about that.
Okay.
Let's talk about that a bit.
Okay.
That's super interesting too. Is it like a waterfront? Is it just in Muskoka?
I wish it was a waterfront. So again, like you start off slow. We wanted to invest in a waterfront. The price tag was too high. We calculated how much mortgage and utility would the Airbnb income cover it. So we went with something a little bit less. We bought our Airbnb for $645, and it's 10 minutes from Gravenhurst. You can walk to the beach. It's in the heart of Muskoka. So location again is ideal. We spent about $20K in just making it aesthetically pleasing, and we went on market, and this Airbnb is split with 2 other partners. So again, it was a 20% down. I really wanted to get my feet into Airbnb. Instead of doing it alone, you just got to find like-minded people. One of the investors is my sister. One of the other investor is my best friend. We all think alike. We all are married with partners. The partners took on some responsibilities. The girls like revamped the space to make sure it's live on social, looks good, it feels good. And we said, let's do it. And within a few months we were closed and we got into an Airbnb, and I'm like, yay, I did it, you know?
Yeah.
So that was really cool. But yeah, Airbnb is something super interesting for me.
So how's that been going?
Good. We've been breaking even. It's been less than a year since we've been on market. We still haven't had a spring and summer season, so we don't know the full potential of it. We've just done literally fall and winter. Airbnb platform, when we launched, we didn't have any reviews. We weren't Superhost status. So when we launched, a good friend of mine rented out the first weekend to support, which was great. But after she rented out, being in the fall market with no reviews and no Superhost status, it took us a while. We knew it, but thankfully, we were still rented out. But now that we finally reached Superhost status, we're getting like good, consistent bookings. I'm going to give it a year and a half, 2 years, a full season to come back on this podcast and tell you how much money and how we're doing and how the Airbnb is doing. But overall, I think it's a solid investment. It's long-term. It breaks even every month. And we're excited to see where it goes this spring and summer.
Yeah, I've had that before. Like I had my Airbnb during COVID.
Oh.
Right.
Oh.
And yeah, so world's shut off, and I'm like, what do I do? And thank God, my boy Zoe, shout out to you, buddy. He rented it from me.
Oh, nice.
Because he just wanted to quarantine in downtown.
Yeah.
Right. And so he helped me out a lot, and I still wasn't breaking even, but even when he left, I was still able to get some people in there. But I just knew the potential. I'm like, when this world does come back, like super long-term thinking, super forward thoughts, right?
Yeah.
And now it's crushing it. So
gotta be patient with
how did you hit Superhost?
You need a solid, I believe, 10 or 12. My other business partner manages the Airbnb. In order to get you need a 5-star reviews, 10 or 12 in a row to get Superhost status.
Very cool.
So we were very diligent with our customer service. We made a welcome package. We checked up on them, anything extra and everything you can do. And we've traveled and stayed in so many Airbnbs that looking at it as a customer point of view, we just knew what we wanted to offer. So yeah, as soon as we reached Superhost status, that took us to another level. And another thing that we just recently tried is we had an influencer that actually had really great impact, stay and share content on TikTok. It went viral, and the next day we had like 6 bookings.
It's such a hack.
It's so crazy, right?
No, it's literally like the way to go. 100%.
Yeah. So that was really cool. And we're going to continue our influencer partnerships this year as well. And I think that's a really good way to build creative relationships and then stand out and let the referral continue on rather than just being on a hosting platform.
Yeah. Well, that's the whole Airbnb game.
Yeah.
You got to mix that stuff in. Like I had a videographer stay at my Florida house for free, and he made a ton of content with his girlfriend and lifestyle, right? Because Airbnb is about the experience, and you got to showcase the lifestyle. And so he had her like at the beach, like playing pool on the pool table, them in the backyard, like laughing, having fun. So we haven't launched that content yet, but that stuff will work, right?
It does. I mean, people picture it. They want somewhere beautiful, nice to say. Content is always the best way to grow your business, right?
Yeah.
And that's how I grew my business in my first year of real estate. It was just all content.